almost set to go here in the championship final for 2017. And Paul Williams blows the whistle, and away we go. As the ball is taken in by Julian Savia. Breaks the first tackle. And Wellington trying to run this out from the 22, and they've gone outside the 22. Fahamuikia takes it back, and now Garden Bashop whips it across, and Wellington looking to move it wide. Here's Apasai, Lenny Apasai, who's in the team, with, of course, Onua on the All Black tour. So Wellington not prepared to kick it as yet, and in fact, Garden Bashop has lost the ball forward. And so an advantage here for Bay of Plenty. They get an early touch in a very favourable position. And he's going to go back now.
No advantage from the knock-on.
So we go to the first scrum of the match, round about the Wellington 22.
Knock-on,
yeah, well, they've had a crack early on, haven't they? I think once they got the ball over the 22 and they passed it back to Bashop, he's realised he can't kick it out. Just had a crack.
Here, off that.
And then
whatever that is.
The mistake, and now great opportunity here. Massive blindside. Both sides for Bay of Plenty.
Yeah, perfect start for Bay of Plenty. Mike Delaney's position just in behind the scrum. Their options left and right. Rewarded for some good defence in those opening phases.
Fine.
So Luke Campbell, he's only had one start this season at halfback, former Wellington College boy.
So we need, no, listen. We just both need more height on this side, okay? Yeah? Cool.
So a bit of a chat amongst the forward pack. There's danger both sides here for Wellington. Tia poised right behind Delaney as well.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Right, so Campbell gets it in. Scrum holding up nicely. Now Delaney is the first receiver. He drops the pass off, and they've got good support there. Oh, if he got that pass away, Hepitama, I think Tia might have just about made it. Here's Joe Webber taking it in. Now Campbell rips it across. Down in the tackle goes Blake. Ball still live though. Here once again is Hepitama. Campbell goes for Ioane. And Monty Ioane takes it into contact. Now Campbell. Franklin, quick pass off to Mewett. Ball off the ground. Mewett struggling hard downfield.
Tackle release now.
Now it's there for Campbell. Gets rid of it quickly. Delaney hangs on. Away for Ioane. As Bay of Plenty apply the pressure right through the centre. Campbell again. Now Delaney whips a long pass across for hooker Polwood. And he's got Wellington offside here, so the arm goes out. So the advantage will apply. Tom Franklin driving hard. Just take it to the ground. Lousi has to roll away. Campbell has a little dab, and they're going to have a look at this, I think. Luke Campbell, well, I think the Bay of Plenty team think that he's got across.
Hardy, are you there?
And Chris Hart is going to have to check this. What a good start.
I just want you to double check the grounding, please.
Well, Luke Campbell, he's taken on a couple of the big boys in that Wellington pack. But you're right, the Wellington mistake earlier on.
Yeah, go back.
And then the nice midfield deception broke the Wellington defence. And this, he's taken on James Blackwell there. Has he got it down?
Well, I think that's on the line, well, over the line. Bay of Plenty are certainly voting with their feet. They're back at halfway. They're pretty convinced. They're pretty close to it all.
So Chris Hart has made his call.
Yep.
And he'll transfer that to
Cheers.
Paul Williams. And this is going to be an opening try, scored by Luke Campbell. And Bay of Plenty on the board.
Well, it was a great start there. Firstly, Wellington mistake, as we said before, but then just the patience. Here you see Delaney involved a few times. That was the initial break there from the midfield scrum. But here, just patience, using the ball. If it wasn't on, they took it up, recycled. And then you see here Luke Campbell has a little look around the corner, does his little dummy, and over the try line.
You know, every carry from Bay of Plenty was over the advantage line. They built up 12, 13 phases. Putting the pressure on the defence. Great kick, Mike Delaney. What a start, Bay of Plenty.
Perfect start, absolutely. Less than 5 minutes gone in the game, and Bay of Plenty lead by 7-0.
You take control, mate.
All of the game has been played up till now in Wellington's territory as the kickoff goes down to Tyler Ardron. He's taken it outside the 22. So Campbell won't look for touch, gets it up nice and high. Renata waits and gets nailed. Good kick that was. And Bay of Plenty getting players there in numbers have been snapped up by Thwaites. Now the kick through by Hipitama. Savia going back, got a favourable bounce in the finish and has been able to thump it away downfield. But players' numbers to the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Great kick. You talk about the great kick, but have a look at the chase. Montu Ioane there. Renata gets it, and then he gets nailed. And then they just blow over the ball. Counter ruck, get the turnover, and then now Wellington are under pressure again.
Hey.
Just an injury issue here for, looks like, Jeff Thwaites.
Brad. Yeah, I'll see your point. Yeah.
Tight head prop for Bobby. Aidan Ross, actually, #1.
So the championship final tonight. And then, of course, tomorrow night from Christchurch, premiership final. Canterbury against Tasman. The women's final, the Farah Palmer Cup on Sunday. Counties Manukau against Canterbury. And also on Sunday, Mid-Canterbury West Coast. Tomorrow afternoon, Horowhenua Kapiti against Wanganui. So it's a big weekend of finals rugby. All live here on Sky, of course, as Liam Polwart throws in. A little bit untidy. In fact, Wellington have grabbed it through Will Mangos. Now Garden Bashett works it away. Dawson works it away as far as Ben Lamb out on the left wing side. Good strong run by the left winger. Puts it there for Rangihuna. Upper side, first receiver.
No.
Now Garden Bashett shovels it away to Alex Fidau. Garden Bashett this time keeping it low. Tier inside his own half, not afraid to run, in fact loves it. Does chase Tier, looking to hold him up off the ground. Sam Lousi, an absolute specialist at that. Here's Tom Franklin down the blind side for Bay of Plenty. Now Campbell, the try scorer, away for Thwaites, running hard into Umanga Jensen. Campbell works it back to the blind side. Ball knocked on though. Just a lapse in concentration there.
The ruck and form. Yeah.
Thomas Umanga Jensen's come up and put on a nice early hit. Yeah, that's just lack of concentration there. Maybe have a little look up to see what's coming at him.
Last one, real good. Last one, very good. Same again, eh? Let's work on that height first. Crouch! Bind! Set!
Sheridan Rangihuna to feed the scrum. Gets it out quickly. Fires it off to Savia. Good tackle on him though by Hipitama as Wellington carry it on. Rangihuna again. Quick inside pass goes to Shields as they move into Bay of Plenty territory. Referee's happy with that. Well, he was. Oh, no, he's not happy. Said that Wellington held on.
Yeah, straight on it. Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting one, isn't it? Brad Shields has gone through, and then Franklin has just laid all over them, and then he's got up on his feet and then driven over the ball.
Yeah, about three over on that line.
That's a bad,
yep,
or an unlucky call for the Wellington side.
Well, Coach Chris Gibbs wasn't happy with their breakdown work against Northland last week. Wellington, they got put under pressure here. Here's Franklin. He's made the half tackle, lying on it. Now he's up to his feet. Well, regardless, they're competing at that breakdown, putting pressure on. Frustration for Brad Shields. And that will be an area of focus for Bay of Plenty, taking them on at the breakdown, and all momentum's with them so far.
Liam Polwart to throw. Newitt goes up. Wellington in there making it difficult, but it's finished up with Bay of Plenty. In fact, it was Aidan Ross who took it in. Now Campbell hands it up to Ardron. He's the Canadian national captain in the number 8 jersey. Good strong play by the Bay of Plenty forward pack. And this time the ball's been lost forward though.
Knock on.
And keeper Mewett has stayed down.
Well, you see there, then Mukioi has got in there on the ball there, and he's ripped it just as I've gone to ground, got the turnover.
Oh, I thought it was good enough. Yeah.
You see that's he's questioning
Right.
Mewett, the referee, about if that was okay or not.
Time on. I'll have a look now. Knock on, scrum black. Same again. Same again.
Scrums have been pretty even so far between these two. Wellington
Bind up and long.
played a lot of rugby down there into the field, so interesting what they do off the scrum. They've been looking to use the back line straight off set phase where the guard and Bishop will look to clear.
Set!
Fed by Rangi Huna. Off it goes to Garden Bashett. Dabs the little kick in behind. Here comes Hurson. But nicely read by Ioane, and he fires the pass away. Weber tries to bring it under control. Hands it off to Karpik. Taken in the tackle of Shields. 5 out from the 22. Ball turned over and then knocked on.
Knock on.
You see there, Wellington just mixing it up a little bit. Garden Bishop here, the little nudge through. And this ball could have bounced everywhere. It goes into Ioane's hand. And he gets a little half break. Almost finds his man. Tete out wide.
Yeah, this is Hugh Blake.
Cool.
So they've just taken a few knocks early on here. Bay of Plenty.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep working with them.
Third player,
Both sides.
third forward to go down in the first 11 minutes of the game.
They're not rolling away already, like they stay in there a couple of seconds.
Right.
It makes it hard to slow your ball down, you know?
Yeah.
Just feeling the shoulder, I think, but he's heading back into position.
Knock on. Time back on. Same again. Same again. Very good. Louder? Yeah, sure.
Go, boys.
Another good escape. Attacking scrum here for Bay of Plenty.
Fine. Set.
With 92% territory so far in this game. As Campbell whips it away for Delaney, flicks it back on the inside, beautifully taken by Weber, almost got clear, then got it off to Hepatama, and danger signs again. Wellington have turned it over through Shields. Right out in front of their own goalpost. And the captain came to the rescue.
No.
Back it goes for Garden Basham. And he thumps it as hard as he possibly can. And he's made good ground too.
It was a lovely break, wasn't it, Mike Delaney? I mean, Webber started on his outside and then appeared on the inside and then got the break and then found his man there. And at this stage of the game, Bay of Plenty are looking the better side.
How's that work from the captain, Brad Shields, at the breakdown? crucial piece of defensive work.
Back in the number 8 jersey tonight, so a compressed line out here for Liam Polwart to throw to. Coming and going, and finally up it goes, and Ardron takes it down. Delaney dabs a little kick in behind. Ball looking to bounce up, tipped away by Renata, and he's done a pretty good job. Trent Renata, he's thumped it away near the 22, and Delaney is back, and he unloads as well. Xavier lines it up, thinking about a bit of a run, and
Stop here.
he also bangs it away downfield. Delaney stayed briefly inside the 22.
Blue.
Then he keeps it low. And Garden Bishop. Now, Wellington through Ben Lamb. Well contained, but he got his pass back. Now, Wilson. And a little bit of space for Wes Wilson as he makes the kick. And regains it. And gets it away to Umaga Jensen. He's headed for the corner. Thomas Umaga Jensen as Wellington hit back.
Well, a bit of force back footy there. Delaney onto Garden Bishop, but then he decides to counter-attack. And as you see here, look at Houston. He sees his space. He kicks with his left foot infield and then gets a fortuitous bounce there, find his man. Thomas Umaga Jensen has enough pace. And against the run of play, really, but Wellington will take that.
Oh, brilliant piece of skill from Wes Houston. You see the end there and the offload and following up. Just the numbers that Wellington have. They're organised. Their kick chase is good, and their defensive, or their kick receipt is good. They're organised, and that natural ability to attack. They've been doing it all season. 65 tries, or 66 now. That one for the season.
Yes, it's a record for the province. 65 before this, as you say. The previous record was 62 back in 2008. So here's Garden Bishop's conversion attempt, but he's pushed it well wide. So Thomas Umaga Jensen scores his 5th try of the season. And it's 7-5 now, 15 gone.
Yeah, what you like here, though, he sees the space and he drops it on to his left foot, kicks it infield instead of kicking it straight, and then gets the bounce, finds his man.
Hold. Yeah.
Delaney from halfway. Again, it's lined up by Julian Xavier, and again he breaks the first tackle and he gets the pass away for Mangos, carried on by Shields, and Wellington starting to warm to the task a little now. Off it goes to Apasai.
Leave it now, 3.
Rangahuna feeds it off, and what a start from Brad Shields in this game as the inside pass goes. Here's Xavier striding into open territory just near the 22. As Rangahuna gets it off to Garden Bishop, keeps running. Now Renata, 5 metres away. Rangahuna feeds it up. Fahamukia makes some ground. Rangahuna goes again. Short pass.
Roll 2.
Now Rangahuna once more. Strong charge by Alex Fidau. He's got 7 tries this season already. Wellington go again through Blackwell.
Tackle release.
Tapa Tolu has a go. Now quick hands. Garden Bishop held nicely by Delaney. Ball ripped away, but he was playing an advantage. And this will be near the goalpost.
Offside.
And you'd imagine that Wellington will take the 3 here. This is a final. There are no bonus points.
I was going to say it is a final, but have they taken many threes this year?
Brad. Scrum. Sure.
Always putting a scrum down. Oh dear. Okay.
I guess it's all about momentum, isn't it? In front forward ball, and it started from the kickoff with Julian Severe. You've got to make your first up tackles. Severe bust first, And then it goes on to Mangos and Brad Shields. And then this inside ball here from Garden Bashett to Severe again. Tries to find his outside support, just couldn't get there.
Timely tackle by Delaney.
You don't mind this call though. I mean, it is an easy 3 points, but could be 7.
Crouch!
With the strike power that Wellington have,
Fine.
left and right. Very, very hard to stop.
Set! Up.
So Sheridan Rangihuna gets it in. Looks like he's going to bring it back to this near side. Short pass, Umaga Jensen scores under the posts.
Well, good call. Brad Shields decided to take the scrum. They got the solid scrum, but we've seen this before. Haven't we? Usually off a line out, but just the line coming in. Thomas Umaga Jensen, then the short ball, and he's got enough power to bust his way over.
Yeah, they're just having a look here. Although the referee has signalled, they're just having a...
Hey, look, Hardy, we just want to check. I've got on-field decision as try. Just want to see whether or not the Patar, the black player who scored the try, was in an offside position when he received the pass.
So had Thomas Umaga Jensen crept too far before the ball had come out of the scrum to take that flat ball.
Well, that's almost a yes, because he's gone there
Ball's
now.
not out. Ball's not out. Now.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I agree. He receives the pass within the 5 metres, so he's offside before the ball comes out. I agree. Right. No try.
So the try has been overturned.
Just hold up. It's
And there are a lot of
penalty
people
for
booing
offside.
in the crowd, but I think that's the rule. The defence has to stay there 5 metres back.
All right, which is fair enough, because he's clearly offside. It's clearly offside, Brad, so it's going to be a penalty, okay?
Yep, defence and attack. They need that 5
Yeah.
metres before the ball is cleared, and he's clearly well ahead of that, just
Actually
catching
up
everyone
there.
off guard,
Hold up,
including
hold
the
up, hold up.
referee.
It's up there. Yeah, yeah.
Well, whoever called that from the Bay of Plenty side knows the laws.
David Hill, their assistant coach, is looking pretty pleased with himself at this stage.
Well, it's a fair call though, isn't it? Because the defence has to stay there 5 back, so an attacking player gets in a bit of a leg up if he's up early. There he is. No doubt he would have been screaming out for that one.
So back to 7-5 then, with nearly half of the first half over. As Franklin wins the line out. Delaney thumps it. Savia waits. Oh, just held on. Oh, just swirling a wee bit, and he's a real handful tonight, the big winger. Now Garden Basham away for Umaga Jensen.
7.
Rangihuna works it away for Wilson.
No.
Rangihuna gets the call from Kafatolu. Now Mangos works it away for Garden Basham. Umaga Jensen almost got clear. Got it off to Mangos. He in turn away for Fahamoikiao. He finds Mangos third time in the movement. Inside the 22. Now Rangihuna. Held up by Garden Basham. Tried to get it around the back. Ball kicked ahead by Kafatolu. And this will be... Oh, gee.
22.
Nobody wanted to drop on the ball. It's a 22 finally. Gee, that was a bit lax by Bay of Plenty in their own in-goal area.
It's one of the strengths of this Wellington side this year is the offload.
On you now.
And just getting front foot ball first again. Severe just catches that bomb, gets front foot, and then the rest. That's one thing Bay of Plenty need to stop.
Mike Delaney has a look around, looks to see where Julian Savia isn't, and then kicks it.
Stop here, 7. Onside now.
Delaney takes it.
Busy up. Blue.
Another good hard thump. Garden Basham. He's going to kick again. Kicks
Black,
up low.
stop! 4, stop there!
Straight to Monty Ioane.
Stop there!
Now Delaney. He's got all the time in the world here to think about where he's going to kick it. Renata got high, took it nicely. Now Rangihuna. Here's Hurson, gliding his way as he does. Kafatolu. Now Mangos.
Fine. Off the shoulder.
So it was okay.
Leave now, lost. Lost.
Rangihuna again.
Go back.
Thumped hard by Renata this time. Delaney again has waited back. Again goes with the high kick. Savia goes early. Nicely timed run again by the attacking players coming through. The kicking duel going on here at the moment. Now here's Joe Webber. Looks to get on the outside of Rangihuna, and he's done a few of them. And Joe Webber scores in the left-hand corner.
Well, Joe Webber, wow, he's had to do a lot of work there. He's bet 2 or 3 tackles, thrown the dummy and deceived everybody. But we talked about the aimless kicking. Bay of Plenty get the good one there. That one there is pretty aimless, but have a look how much work, how much room has he got first around the outside there, and then the power to get through that. Garden Basham doesn't quite get it, and what a try from Joe Webber.
Well, look at that beautiful footwork on the outside, Joe Webber. And just too quick. And there's the kick chase, that kick just a bit skewed from Wellington, so no time for the chase line to get organised, and Joe Webber full advantage. Pace down that left-hand side.
Can we get that tee out a little bit quicker?
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah.
Just so he's not running across the field before you. Cheers.
Well, New Zealand Sevens player, of course, Joe Webber. Scores his 7th try of the season. And it would have to be one of the more important ones.
All right, down there, guys.
Mike Delaney's kick. Oh, lovely, yes. Looked like it was drifting left and suddenly took a little right-hand turn. And a lovely conversion makes it 14-5.
Lovely bumps. Shooting Rangihuna there. Garden Basham thinking he was tackled. Doesn't quite get there, but showed a lot of pace. And power there, Joe Webber.
Franklin rising high to bring it down. Campbell's going to kick this time. Got some value out of the high kick so far in the game. Nicely taken down by Renata. Plenty of pressure coming on at ruck time. And penalty.
Entry.
Well, they are. You talked about that box kick. They're getting that just right, aren't they? Wellington player receiving with Bay of Plenty player right on top of him. And then there's that opportunity to counter-ruck and try and win that ball back.
Boy, that's some kick.
Okay, Blair, I'm going to go to the back. Can we come down on the middle?
What's up, Paul?
Just half a step, boys. Half
Well,
a
this is a
step.
big part of Wellington's game, big part of their season this year. Try scoring. They've scored 20 tries from lineouts. Wellington so far, a third of their tries coming from this area.
Just tipped on the Bay of Plenty side. It's untidy, and Kafatolu has to go back for Wellington. And
First. Ruck first.
penalty against Tyler Ardron. So it looks like another,
Shot.
well, a little bit of a think about this, and it's going to be a shot at goal.
Hey, Brad, it was actually similar to the one over there from Black One, but he took his hands off. This guy didn't.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they need some points. They're back down this end now, so 3 points is key as their line out. Although they have scored some tries off it, they're actually functioning about 81%. It's one of the least functional in the competition. And just there's the penalty coming there. Tyler Ardron, number 8. A little bit of a breeze here into Jackson Garden-Bishop's face.
Penalty attempt, and Garden-Bishop converts it. So 14-8 in the championship final after 27 minutes. Had a strong game, Will Mangos. He was 3 times involved in one movement. Delaney then from halfway. Lined up this time by Shields. Rangihuna works it off for Kafatolu. Rangihuna kicks himself. Plenty. Through Chase Tiatia, not prepared to go early. He enjoys his rugby, doesn't he? Always got a smile on his face. Another ex-Wellington player. Liam Polwart throws, this time taken down by the skipper. Plenty holding it in there for the moment. Wellington not committing too many players. Now they get in there, and so Campbell bangs it high. Savia goes early, but he was a bit too early. Let's play on. Rangihuna back for Garden-Bishop.
Stop, Black! Stop! Connect that one! One's your man.
Kick away downfield. Yep. It's taken down by Blake. Now here's Delaney looking for spare ground to kick it, and this looks pretty handy. Oh, there's the experience of Mike Delaney just dictating terms, and that is a very, very good kick.
Yeah, super kick is obviously part of their plan, their kicking game, whether it's in the air or finding space and forcing this Wellington side to run out of their own half.
Wellington go deep.
Tackler!
Rangihuna back for Garden-Bishop.
Oh, now.
And that's a good clearance too by Garden-Bishop. So both number 10s kicking the ball outstandingly well so far in this game.
Another short line out. Now they're looking very short, 4-man.
The 2 tall men in there, Mewett and Franklin. Mewett goes early. Franklin tips it into the arms of Campbell. Now Carpet. Right on the 10-metre line. Campbell reaches in. Now Tiatia looks to get on the outside, but nailed in a good tackle. And it's been ripped away well by Liam Polwart. He did an outstanding job. Just when Bay of Plenty looked like they might lose it. Now it's been stolen by Lousi, so Wellington have it. Garden-Bishop. And heading back after this one is Webber, and his kick safely into touch, and no opportunity for the quick throw this time.
A couple of big hits there, wasn't there? Bay of Plenty went back the blind side, and Fa'amokoi put a big hit on Chase Tiatia, and then Sam Lousi, he blew out that ruck. You talk about bodies moving people, well, he certainly did that, got the turnover.
Line out throw. Lousi tips it for Rangihuna. Here comes the bus again. Breaking tackles all over the place tonight. Now Hurson works it away for Renata. And Trent Renata takes it into contact.
Tackle roll!
Kapatolo.
Well done, excellent.
Rangihuna Lousi, right on the 10-metre line, Bay of Plenty territory. And that's not coming back. It's quickly taken by Rangihuna. They had to leave him. And made the 10 metres all right. Now feed out. There's Rangihuna. Away for Lamb. And Ben Lamb holding it up in the tackle. 5 out from the 22. Rangihuna again. Lousi. Channels it back once more.
To the side.
And away it goes now for Mangos. Slipped under a high one.
Don't hold him there.
Rangihuna for Blackpool. Garden Basham. Shields left it behind. Now it's been knocked on by a Bay of Plenty player. Wilson's off on a run. Chased by Hepi Tama. 5 out from the 22. Up the middle goes Lousi. Sam Lousi scores.
Happy, mate. Right. Oh, sorry, I was happy. Yeah.
Well, you see Muir come up to the referee and ask him, had he picked that? Was he at the front of the ruck and picked it? The ball at the back. He's a big unit. Sam Lousi, you see here, he's one of the first men there. Well, he just picks it up with one hand. How big are those hands of his? And he uses his pace. Well, that's a pretty good try, Ben.
Well, dominant from a lock forward. Great to see striding out. Very smart player, intelligent player, big on the offload. Phases for Wellington. Sam Lousi, big on defence, doing a lot of work. So to see the ball there at opening up, Bay of Plenty have been doing that. They've had very good numbers on line speed. Bay of Plenty out in the phases. No one in behind that ruck. Critical that time. Lousi's half an opportunity. He's taken it brilliantly.
Garden Basham with the conversion attempt, and Wellington take the lead for the first time by 15 to 14.
Well, he's done well, hasn't he? Firstly, Lousi, he blew the ruck before, got the turnover, and he's got there, just picked it up. The size of a tennis ball, that rugby ball in his hand. He's had the pace to get over, and Wellington needed that.
Two tries each. There's the kickoff being claimed by Shields. Again, a well-weighted kick by Delaney. Now Rangihuna. This time he's not looking for the touchline, and this could bounce anywhere, and it does. Being grabbed by Newitt. Delaney again, thumping it high. Garden Basham made the offload for Renata. Delaney back in position. Now he's surveying the options. This time he goes straight down the middle and leads the charge. And Garden Basham again.
Backwards.
That went back from Chase Tiatia. Pretty keen on the high kick, and Renata's claimed the mark. Oh, I guess he's something of a veteran player these days, Trent Renata. Playing for his 4th province.
Yeah, they're right. Just watch you running out as well.
He's used all of his experience there, taken a high floating ball, marked it, and now he hasn't kicked it out.
This will cause another barrage of high kicks, no doubt. Garden Basham, now he's going to have a run, just to confuse the issue somewhat. Feed out, puts the shoulder in and gets it away to Kapa. Tolu finds himself in some space. He hasn't got any mates, but he's still going. Still going. Now, 6 or 7 metres out. Ball comes for Shields, quick hands. Umaga Jensen for Garden Basham. Here is Faumukiau. And the Wellington loose head prop scores.
Well, the initial break here takes it in, Alex feet out, and he just gets ripped off there. And this is awesome work here. Kafatolu, the little number 9, Luke Campbell trying to get him. We thought, is he going to go all the way? Tried to find his man, but have a look. Who's out on the wing? And this is a man, when you're a winger, you do not want to face. The big fella out there, Whakamukioi, no chance.
Well, he still had to get past Tom Franklin.
What I like there, and as Bowie made the little sidestep, he didn't try and run over a player. It's not bad for a front row.
I think he had a look at the defender.
You there, Hardy? Just give me a 60-second time check before half-time, please, mate. Thank you.
Garden Bishop's kick is always going left, so it's unconverted. Second try of the season for Tolu Famoikia.
Well, 2 pretty important tries scored in the last 5 minutes. They really kicked into gear, Wellington, an important time to do it before half-time.
Which is just a couple of minutes away.
Thank you.
Again, it's Shields lining it up. Rangi Huna works it off, and what a storming game Kapatolo has had. Rangi Huna kicks it off downfield. Tiatia jabs a little kick in behind them, just a variation, and gets up to make the tackle. Savia plays in at halfback as Wellington work it out from their 22. Rangihuna away for Garden Bishop. Short pass by Blackburn, almost a no-look pass. Rangihuna hesitation and then the kick. Delaney coming forward to meet it, and then jabs it onto the left boot. Ball is still there. It's been snapped up by Garden Bishop. Got his pass away to Famoikia. Rangihuna. Here's Mangos, who's had a big first half, and he got his pass away here for Alex Fidow, the big prop. Left it behind, and the ball's been taken away. There were no other Wellington players there.
Tackle!
And Bay of Plenty have survived that one.
Both sides.
And Luke Campbell is going to get rid of it very quickly, and he seeks the safety of the touchline as well. But boy, Mangos again. Here he is, look at him.
Yeah, big and strong, and that's what they've been picked for, haven't they? They're starting to find their offload game there. We know how good this guy is in open space. Alex Fidow.
Sorry about your job, eh?
He's a beast, very mobile.
Hey guys, can we just creep it, come inside the
And
15?
so far the Bay of Plenty tactics have been to kick the ball.
Thank you.
So there's the line out throw, and that's an absolute shambles, although Wellington might get an advantage out of this. As Apasai, there goes the siren as Rangihuna away to Mangos, now Garden Bishop off to Fidow. What a sidestep from a big prop. Rangihuna goes wide into sec. No, he's knocked it on.
Yeah, that's not low. Knock on.
Tom Franklin has knocked it on, and the final, or the half-time whistle is blown. Boy, there's been some action in the first half, but at the end of 40 minutes in the championship final, it's Wellington leading by 20 points to 14. Right, we're set to go. Second half.
Time back on.
Everything to play for both teams now, as Garden Bishop makes the kickoff. And drifting away, and Delaney. Oh, the ball swirled, and Shields is after this. Scoops it up, and I think he scored. That might be the quickest try of the season. I think it's 14 seconds.
14 seconds.
TMO check. Hardy, we've got an on-field decision as try. I just want you to check the touch line first to make sure he's not in touch. Yeah.
Well, I guess what happens when you chase hard, Shields gets a great bounce as his feet stayed in play.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Great work, Brad Shields.
Happy, Hardy? Thanks, mate. Good work there.
So in 14 seconds, Mike Delaney, he was a little uncomfortable under the high ball. It swirled at him a bit, and Shields through. Got the bounce he needed. And in he goes.
Well, you talk about the killer coach. Smack, that's what a Bay of Plenty coach does not want to see.
They wouldn't even be in their seats.
No.
Great pickup from Brad Shields. Some skill he has.
Garden Basham from the sideline, and his kicking tonight is not as on song as it has been. So it's an unconverted try that has Wellington now ahead by 11. Delaney, now this one will hold up in the breeze. Shields though claims it, as he has done for much of the match. Rangi Huna works it away. Garden Basham swings it wide. Renata. Now here's Lamb. Oh, and he's challenged this man and got through too. Then threw a rather loose pass. Lousi was up on the outside. Now Rangi Huna goes again. Carried on by James Blackwell. Ball there for Rangi Huna. Garden Basham. Mangos involved now. Hurson. Got it back on the inside. It was put down though. And knocked on. Boy, there's some skill on show here tonight.
He's just used his shoulder, hasn't he? Big Ben Lamb. We've seen that a lot. He's a big, powerful man, isn't he? When he gets the ball in a bit of space. It's been a frantic game. Tight calves there. You know about that, Ben. Front rowers.
Well, he's just had a rest. He's only 2 minutes into this second half.
No.
Meads Cup final tomorrow. Levin Domain, famous first. Horofuna Kapiti against Wanganui. Canterbury Tasman, the Premiership final tomorrow night. AMI Stadium, Christchurch. And then on Sunday, the Wharapama women's final. Counties Manukau Canterbury, that'll be a beauty. Mid-Canterbury, this is not at Ashburton. It's in fact, it's at Methven, where Mid-Canterbury are playing West Coast at Methven. Boy, that'll be an occasion. Been there, Cully?
No, I haven't, Nisbo.
Ah.
Crouch.
Sumo's looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Set.
Play resumes then, 3 minutes into the second half. We didn't have many scrums in the first half.
No, weren't too many scrums. What we did have, they were fairly solid. These two packs have been performing a good functioning scrum unit on both sides.
Hit and hold, okay?
Just 5, Ben. You would have been disappointed.
So come together and hold, please.
5 good ones, though.
Yeah.
Treasure every one.
Crouch.
And Joe Webber is just hovering around Mike Delaney.
Yeah,
Out in Bay of Plenty's back line, there he is. Very good first half. We saw how dangerous he is when he gets some space. And functioning well with Mike Delaney.
Let's go. Crouch. Fine. Set. No ball.
Right, scrum set. And then it goes from Campbell. And back it comes for Campbell. Off for Delaney. He goes wide for Ketty. And now it's with the right winger, Ioane. And a good strong run by Monty Ioane as Campbell waits. Well-timed tackle on Hugh Blake. Wellington over the ball, trying to win it, and they get the penalty. They had more players there. And it's the little halfback, Sheridan Rangihuna.
It's not often, especially in that first half, they kick the ball a lot, plenty, and maybe they've been told to keep it in hand. Probably is that the first time they've used the back line, got it wide.
Thank you.
And got a bit of purchase there, upfield, but the next phase, Wellington managed to get in there, get the turnover.
Yeah, it was Brad Shields with his line speed, big contact.
The sub, 9. Yeah, well done.
Much Brad Shields off the line here, and then just powering through, giving it just that space required at the breakdown to force the turnover. Wellington have made a substitution. Kimura Hawati Parapara is on at number 21. He's replaced number 9, Sheridan Rangihuna.
He just won a turnover, and the prize was to leave the field. So here's Wellington with Umaga Jensen going hard at the defence inside the 22. Hawati Parapara, ball knocked down. Another attempted intercept by Tom Franklin.
Penalty.
He seems to be specialising in this tonight.
Deliberate.
Oh, deliberate knockdown.
Deliberate.
And there is a dissenting opinion there, and it's coming from Tom Franklin.
It was a deliberate knock-on.
Really nice. He's shaking his head, Franklin. He was close enough there to actually catch it, so I wouldn't know why he would try and knock that down, to be fair. He came up with some pretty good line speed. Well, I mean...
he just missed it, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
It's hardly deliberate.
So it's a funny old rule, though, isn't it? Technicality.
Got to catch those ones, eh?
Well, you hear it there, you've got to catch them.
If you juggle, then yeah, I agree.
Well, they've all had a look on the replay. And in the meantime, Garden Basham converts the penalty to make it 28 to 14. Wellington,
Bay of Plenty, rather making a substitution. And hooker, James O'Reilly, number 16, he is on. Liam Polwart, his night is done.
Another player left Wellington to head to Bay of Plenty. James O'Reilly.
Good work.
So Mike Delaney kicks it off. Claimed down by Wilson, holding it there for Hawati Parapara. Tia coming forward. Oh, that's a take and a half by Julian Savia. Fingertip take. Now Garden Basham looking to thread his way through, but there's a penalty as players crossed over in there. It all looked a little bit easy, opened up.
Obstruction.
Well, Julian Severe, it's almost like he's gone up too early and he's coming down. Well, he wasn't even looking at the ball, he's caught it with his hands. Try and do that.
Delaney, nice kick, Mike Delaney. So here's an opportunity. Now there's a bit of crossing here. Wellington players getting in the road. And penalty rightly given.
Full line out for Bay of Plenty. Look where Hugh Blake, number 7, stacks, whether they look at that drive or Luke Campbell. Halfback has stayed back to 10. There is Hugh Blake in the halfback position.
O'Reilly's first throw. Oh, he's overthrown it. The new man on the field, so Kafatolu takes it in for Wellington. Now Garden Basham works it away. Umaga Jensen flicked it away out the back door for Shields. Wellington not afraid to use the ball inside their own 22.
Don't push it into him.
Now Garden Basham intercept. That was telegraphed, and Tyler Ardron has scored under the post for Bay of Plenty.
Well, unlike Tom Franklin about 5 minutes ago, Big Tyler has caught that one, and that is in the breadbasket. And a big moment here for Bay of Plenty. Gets themselves back in the game, and he's pretty happy about that.
Well, they missed that line out, crucial line out as well, which put them into that position. But following up, good line speed, they took the opportunity. And here as well, talking about rewards after you do something good, Tyler Ardron has been now replaced. And Jesse Parati, and number 20 is on. Here's the end of it there. Well, they needed to be the next team to score, but they need to stay in touch.
So number 20, Jesse Parity, is on as the kickoff is made. Now he's going to have an early touch as he gets the pass from Campbell. Wellington have turned another one over. Again, pay plenty, not getting enough players there. Now Lamb inside the 22. Hauti Parapara off to Shields.
Move.
Feed out, whips it across, short pass forward. Forward to Umaga Jensen, who overran him really.
They are using that little behind ball to pretty good effect there. And I think what has happened there is Bay Plenty's line speed has caused them
Let's go, boys.
to go to Umaga Jensen, which in the end was forward.
So remember, hit and hold. Crouch. Bind. Set. Up.
So Campbell to feed the scrum. Now he gets the nod, and in it goes. Ball loose and snapped up by Papa Tolu, but it was, the ruling was deliberate.
Wide comms have broken down with you.
Number 9's kicked it out of the halfback's hands. You can't kick the ball out of his hands.
Okay, so penalty's correct? Yeah, okay. I can't hear Richard.
Did he kick it out of his hands or did he pass it into his foot?
Yeah, I got you now.
Nice to see that again, wouldn't I? I thought he tried to block it with his foot. But
Yeah.
Good work, mate.
Just a bit of a communication problem there with the referee and the... Ooh.
is that like an attempted intercept this way? I don't know.
Well, once he picked it up, it was fair game, wasn't it? So James O'Reilly's first throw wasn't too flash. He gets it right the second time, though, and Campbell throws a loose pass. Now it's away for Delaney. Now Tier dragged down on the tackle. Here's Webber showing good pace again. Great run here by Webber. Still going. What a try that is. Joe Webber. Fantastic.
Well, Tete has given it to this guy, Joe Webber. And this, well, he's beaten, I don't know how many men, we'll count them up soon, but this is all about pace. You have a look where he starts, he gets the inside ball, and then he just guns it. He gets through, the inside step there, the outside, and then that's just pace. That is lovely to see. That could be almost something for try of the season.
Well, it's individual brilliance from two players have been standout. Chase Tier the offload, but Joe Webber, he started all the way over on the left wing. And some of that footwork, it's magical to watch, and what a finish. Well, they're pretty pleased on the bench.
My word, they are, and rightly so. Bay Plenty have come back from 28 to 14 to make it 28 to 26. Delaney has the chance here to even it all up, and he has nailed it. Good kick. And 28 apiece, 13 minutes into the second half.
As we said, just the speed, but his footwork as well, knowing where players, defenders are, getting his fend out. That's a lovely try.
The restart from Garden Basham, claimed by halfback Campbell. Off it goes to Parity. Now Campbell again from inside the 22, and not into touch, is it? Yes, it is. Flag is up.
Hey. Shush. Open.
Substitution here for Wellington, number 19, Galu Taufale. He is replacing James Blackwell, number 6.
Listen, he's in a far better position than we are, okay? So just give him credit for that. Hands off. Just hold that. Sub's complete. Thank you.
Well, what a final this is, as Apposite prepares to throw. Line out one. Now Lamb using his power to get into opposition territory. Now Lousi through the centre. He goes. Hauti Parapara away for Hamoikia. Has a little dab himself to halfback. And the little kick and chase. And the bounce will be interesting. Person, no, it's been stolen away by Tier. That's remarkable. And he got it into touch. Well, how did Bay of Plenty survive that one?
Well, Haiti Parapara does the dummy, the break like all good halfbacks do. The nice little chip. And he's got the speed man Wes Houston there. And the bounce of the rugby ball. Everybody's looking at you. Thought Houston has got it there. And Tier snatches it off him. Gets it out somehow. And you're right, they survived.
And he managed to scramble it into touch. What a great save.
Well, you think the first 14 seconds of the second half when Brad Shields went over the scoreline.
I mean, a couple of calls.
A bit unflattering on Bay of Plenty, but they fought their way back.
Before we have to start issuing warnings.
Well, in this match, this final, it's had everything. Chase Tier, piece of skill. Pressure still on.
It's up.
Got the contact lens back in. Keep it mute. And
Tie it back, Arca.
play to resume.
Yep.
Territory still very much with Bay of Plenty in this game. Apposite throws and a hand goes in, and Bay of Plenty have stolen this. Competing in the line out, that's what it's all about. And as Campbell lines it up to bang it away down towards the halfway line. Now Renata running hard across field. Garden Basham.
Tackle! Good work.
Hauti Parapara hands it off to Lousi. He's had a strong game. Renata hands it on for Julian Savia once more. Hauti Parapara away for Garden Basham. That's gone back. Now he gets to pick it up again and gave it off to Mangos. All cleared away. Shields. Still 15 out from the 22. Person.
One blue, advantage, offside, one blue.
Playing advantage here against Aidan Ross, who was adjudged offside. And they'll have to go back for that penalty.
Kepper, one blue, offside.
Yeah, they've got the penalty here, Wellington, but Bay of Plenty are putting them under a lot of pressure. And Wellington just seemed like they're a little bit eager, getting in front of the ball. A lot of balls going to ground. The passes going in behind.
So they passed up the chance for 3.
Well, Bay of Plenty, they pinched one just moments ago in the same area. Really, other side of the field, Wellington, and line out has been a bit creaky. So they want this one. Huge opportunity for them.
Important line-out throw. And they use the skipper. Now Wellington looking to drive this Bay of Plenty pack back.
9!
Held in the back by
Sideways, that's 1.
Moikia. Going sideways. He goes on his own. He's got 2.
Well, Tolu Fa'amukiao, he gets the try, but what I like about this, once again, Wellington take the line out. They go for the money ball at 2. A little bit harder to drive, but when you get it going good, you hear the ref call it going sideways, that's 1. And he goes, I'll just go myself. The big man over, slams it down. He's a hard man to stop from that far out.
Oh, it's good timing just to explode off the back of that well-formed maul. Look at what it means to him. He's pretty pumped about it. They're very well organised off that drive, if you mentioned going to Brad Shields. What an influence he's had in this second half on this Wellington Lions team.
Good as, thanks, Hardy. Very efficient. Good work, mate.
Tomasu Munga Jensen is out of it. Yeah, looks like Regan Verney will be his replacement.
Yeah, Regan Verney on, the Rookie of the Year, awarded last week in Wellington Rugby Awards.
Conversion is off the post.
Now, Bay of Plenty have also made some substitutions. Aidan Ross, number 1, he is off. Jeff Thwaites, number 3, is off. Jordan Lay and James Lay. See the end of that try. Beautifully worked from Wellington. So 2 new front rowers on for Bay of Plenty, and also Troy Callender. He is also on for the captain, Kepa Mewett.
Mike Delaney kicks off. Shields waits. Kauti Parapara away for Kafa Tolu. Trying desperately to get to the ground. And it's coming on the Wellington side, I think. Yes, it is. And Kauti Parapara bangs it away into touch.
Tell you what, apart from the one kick from Delaney which led to the try, his kicking out of hand. I mean, even those kickoffs have been on point, haven't they?
Franklin wins. No, not a very good delivery, and O'Reilly has to tidy up. So James O'Reilly takes it into contact. Whipped away by Campbell. So Bay of Plenty back near the 22. Delaney rips it across for Epitama. Franklin puts the head down. Campbell again. Delaney delays the pass, holds it up, then throws it. And the run made by Monty Ioane. Campbell goes again for James Lay.
Turnover's good.
Ball turned over, but the ball's now been lost.
Turnover was fine.
So the turnover was good, but they couldn't contain it or retain it. Now Campbell. Strong charge by Jesse Parati. Now Campbell spies a gap. 10 metres out from the line. And Bay of Plenty looking promising here. Again, it's Parati.
Fine. Straight through the middle.
Still there. As Campbell clears it off. Jordan Lay makes some ground. Patient build up here by Bay of Plenty. As Parati again. O'Reilly. Wellington looking to turn it over. Not able to do so. Bay of Plenty go again. Another go, and very close. Very close.
Advantage.
Got an advantage here, Bay of Plenty's way. They're going to have another go at the line. Parati scores. Jesse Parati has scored the try.
Well, that was patient. Wellington got the turnover initially, but then lost it, and then just here, the big men went to work there. Hati Parapara, that was a penalty advantage there, and they just kept on trucking, and then basically pops out and through the middle.
Yeah, totally agree.
Well, some of the impact from the bench. Bay of Plenty brought on the Lay brothers, Jesse Parati. Talk about impact and making a difference, making an influence on a game. Well, they certainly have done that. Big men stepping up, taking Wellington on the pick and drive, and it's paid off. This game, cracking final.
Delaney now looking to give Bay of Plenty the lead back in the game, and he can't do it either. So it's 33 apiece, 17 to go. Nervous times for both sets of supporters.
Yeah.
Malo Tuitama, number 23. He is jumping on now, and he is replacing Ben Lamb.
All on you, Tim. No, it's on you. Away you go. Okay, thank you.
So Garden Basham, this time a little shorter. And up goes Tom Franklin, takes it down nicely. Good control. Presenting the ball for Campbell. Just having his trouble getting it out of there. And shoveled back toward Delaney. And a nice strong kick by Delaney is fielded by Garden Basham. And Wellington want to run it back. Renata in at halfback. No, in fact, it's Tuitama in at halfback. Pauti Parapara hands it off to Taufali. Now Garden Basham for Savia. Line speed is outstanding from Bay of Plenty. Now Mangos, who seems to be able to break tackles at will, striding clear once more, clears it out for Garden Basham. Now it's Kafatolu. Garden Basham again. As Wellington are inside the 22. Bay of Plenty have a player down as Shields battles his way up towards the 10-metre line. Auti Parapara for Garden Basham. Now Fidau. Garden Basham again. Taufali looking on the inside for the offload. Garden Basham. Here's Mangos again. This time they put him away. Shields. Taken down by James O'Reilly. Wellington working it both ways. Moikia. Now quick hand Shields gives it away. Here's Atpasai striding away downfield. Penalty. Bay of Plenty over the ball.
There's 16 odd phases there for Wellington, but James O'Reilly has waited. Wellington made a slight little break down the left-hand side, and the freshman O'Reilly, number 16. Giving him high fives, gets over, stays on his feet.
Yeah, he's on his feet. He's got all rights to the ball.
1 and 7
Substitutions for Wellington. Vince Sakaria, he is on for Tolu Fahamokio. Coming off there, been cramping up for a bit. Lenny Apasai is coming off, also number 2. He's been replaced by Sitavini Paongo and number 16. And Matiaki Kafatolu has been replaced by Duplessis Kirifi. Well, 2 tries, pretty impressive in the final from Tolu.
Time on.
So big replacements, both teams. As the line-out throw is claimed by James Lay. Now Franklin. Campbell. Bay of Plenty have spent a lot of time in Wellington territory in this game. Now Delaney manages to take it to ground. Mike Delaney. Ball there again for Luke Campbell. Quick hands. Ball's dropped down, but it's okay as Carpet carries on with it. Now Campbell goes again. Delaney with a wipers kick across field. Oh, and he makes a rare mistake. Mike Delaney, the idea was solid, but he's put it out on the full.
They've looked so dangerous with ball in hand, though, haven't they?
I'm going in the back, mate.
You just sink down this end of the field, just keep patient. Maybe work for a penalty, keep the ball. Causing Wellington a few troubles.
New hooker. Goes throws it in. The referee was going to blow the whistle. Now taken up by Taufali. Off it goes to Shields. Again, does the hard work. Brad Shields. Plenty getting up to meet them head on, and a relieving penalty.
Make the tackle and roll out.
Against James O'Reilly, who effected the turnover previously.
This is probably the part of the game when you look at territory and you want to be in the right part of the field. 33 all. There comes down to the wire.
On you.
Should we need it, it will be extra time as we get down to this semis and finals. And now Wellington work a move. And Paonga charges downfield. Plenty of pressure coming on, though, from Bay of Plenty. But it's still there. Wellington somehow survived that. Here's Mangos. Some vigorous tackling going on here. Again, the hooker, Paonga. Kauti Parapara for Fidau. Fidau showing good power as he goes down inside the 22. Now Basham, short pass for Taufali. And the ball pops back and...
Apologies. It was a knock-on. Yes, he won it, and then it was a knock-on. Totally agree.
So the referee
won the ball and then lost
just
the
apologising to the players, blew the whistle a little early.
Well, their line speed's been impressive throughout this game. Happy Temper there came in and blindsided one of the Wellington players. But now in this position, midfield scrum.
Right.
It's a dangerous position to defend from.
Guys, we're ready to go. We're just doing a bootlace. No. Bootlace, we're good to go. Time on, let's go.
Water boys being sent from the field. It's just a bootlace.
Okay, new men on. Listening.
He's had a massive
You boys
season,
on, we
hasn't
hit and we hold, okay? Let's keep the height up.
Well, the entire front row of this Wellington side.
Into the last 10 minutes.
Close this.
No, yeah.
On me, Blake. What's that one? Let's go.
4-2 split off the scrum. Wellington, Garden, Bishop. And left of the scrum, of course, Xavier and Renata out this right-hand side.
Crouch.
Stable scrum required first from Wellington.
Well, big changes in both scrums. Yeah, that's not stable at all.
No, listen. I need you to hold your height, all right?
And they're just front rowers here, the scrum, Wellington scrum, just painting a picture to the referee.
We hit and we hold, all right?
They are on the attack. Bay of Plenty defensively, midfield, sitting on the 22. They'll need to keep it square. They want to keep it upright, make sure that their Bay of Plenty loose forwards have a fair run at the attacking weapons that Wellington have.
Right, the scrum is organised now. Kauti Parapara, off he goes. Now Garden Basham hands it away to Hurson. Taken in the tackle. Wellington 15 metres away with Shields. Kauti Parapara away for Fidau.
Tackle!
Ball is there for Lousi, using his power to surge through. Shields. Ball is there for Fidau once more.
Last feet.
Taken on by Taufali. Now Paonga. Ball is there for Taufali. Fidau goes again. Now Kafatolu, short pass for Paongo. Shields, driven back, good defence there by Mitch Karpik. Now Lousi carries it on again. Big part of the game this, as Feedow surges. Places the ball there, Shields again. Trying to muscle their way over here. Feedow. And he scored a try. Alex Feedow stretched out and scored.
Well, he's almost crawled through the ruck. That was 15 phases of nothing flashy. Pick and goes, one-off runners. Shields here, but watch Feedow somehow gets it here, and you see his arm. There he is there at the back of the ruck, and he just goes under, and the big long arm. Man, this guy has had a massive season. How important is this try going to be at this stage of the game?
Well, Bay of Plenty's defence was brilliant through those phases. Wellington threw plenty at it, but Alex Feedow, just a moment of brilliance for him. His 8th try of the season. He's been a try-scoring machine. He's scored them out wide, but that time some tough, strong work straight through the middle of the ruck. Such an important time to score.
Well, only 3 out of 7 tonight for Garden Bishop. This is a pretty important kick to restore the 7-point margin. Bay of Plenty will charge from the goal line. Here they come. And there goes the kick. And this time the flags go up. Well, what stretch. Try number 8 for the season for the prop forward. Now Bay of Plenty will be very keen to get this ball back, as the kickoff is not taken cleanly, and it's been knocked on by Wellington. So Bay of Plenty have their chance, as James Lay had it. Now wide, Mike Delaney throws it away into touch.
There's a knock on first.
But he's going to play the knock on.
Well, Mike Delaney can have a smile out there. I think he threw it out to the cameraman out there, but knew he had the knock-on advantage. See here, this is what you've got to do, don't you? Secure the kick-off ball straight from when you score a try. Bay of Plenty get it back.
Same thing, right? Yeah. Nice and high, we hit and we hold. We're patient, we wait for the ball.
Haven't seen a lot of the Bay of Plenty backs tonight, but what we have seen, they have been quite outstanding. So what are they going to conjure up here?
Crouch! Bind! Set!
So in it goes from Campbell. Off the back is Parati. Now here goes Forketti. Ball is there for Campbell. Now the charge by Mitchell Karpik. Lousi's got him up off the ground, but it is a tackle. And Wellington have come straight through the centre. Ball stolen by Tafali and reclaimed by Lousi. Hawati Parapara back for Garden Bishop. And he's thumped it away into touch. Didn't gain a lot of ground. 3.5 minutes.
Well, Lousi's had him, then he's had to let go. And then he's just left by himself, isn't he? Karpik, get the turnover.
O'Reilly then to throw. Lobs it in. Franklin wins it. Campbell away for Delaney. A short pass out into centre field for Forketti. Campbell again for Delaney. Runs hard at the line. Tia finds himself in a gap. Up from fullback. There it is, placed it nicely. Campbell, as Bay of Plenty throw everything at the last 3 minutes of the game. Forketti held up in the tackle. Delaney jinking, diving, going everywhere. 15 out from the 22. Desperate times. Inside 3 minutes. Now here's the man of the match, and Tier finds himself in space. Got it away beautifully, and they're going to score again. Hepi Tama. We could be heading to overtime here.
Well, Hepi Tama, Terence Hepi Tama, we haven't seen too much of him, but man, he has been Johnny on the spot here. Look at this. First, lovely angle there from Chase Tier, and then that ball there, the miracle pass. And what a support line. Webber there firstly. And how did he get that away?
Well, Nisbo, you mentioned we haven't seen a lot of their backs, but when we have seen them, how good have they been? The Chase Tier, Joe Webber combination. And then Terence Hepi Tama. Oh, what an important kick, Mike Delaney.
Well, you wouldn't want a more experienced player to be lining this up. 90 seconds. And this to level it up. He hooked the last one away, remember? Here he comes. And through it goes. Conversion made. And it's juice. 40 all.
Well, Tier somehow in between two players gets that ball away.
Thank you. Chris?
Well, 1 minute. Can one of these teams do it?
Garden Bishop kicks off. Campbell nailed, and Wellington have walked over the top of this.
Ball's out.
Ball's loose. Everybody's having a go at it.
Knock on, Black.
It's been knocked on by Wellington.
Knock on.
There's a player down. It's the little halfback, Luke Campbell.
Carried back.
And Delaney's just going to bang it a hard away downfield. Now, Wellington to try and bring it back through Julian Savia. Fired the pass. Now Shields. And he fires it off to Regan Verney. Kauti Parapara. Taufali puts the head down. Ball loose and penalty. Oh, don't tell me.
You've got to roll away.
Talk about pressure. Garden Bishop, who's landed a lot of good goals this season, he is suddenly right in the spotlight.
Well, that player down, Luke Campbell, he has been cut in half from the kickoff. Couldn't quite catch the no-handed player, but the rest of the four-pack drove over him. And then the big call here for Wellington.
They just need to go
Well,
here, because if that hits the post, then he's in danger, okay?
James Lay, the hand has got in. The ref has picked him in now. 40-odd, 41 metres out. Hopefully he's just been winded there, Luke Campbell.
Yeah, we're straight off this here. Great collision, Duplessis, Kirifi. And there's effort technique. Wow, what a moment, what a final.
Is it serious, guys, or are we making a change? Oh, okay.
So if we do go to extra time, it'll be 10 minutes each way.
21. Yeah.
Still even then, the team scoring the most tries, well, they've got 6 each. Then it's the winner of the round robin, which Wellington won earlier this season. So
Tiahi Toma is coming on for the potential last play, potentially not.
well, time is up, as you can see. So it all hinges on this kick from Jackson Garden Bishop, who hasn't had a great night with the boot.
He's named Wellington's Player of the Year at their awards, Nisbo. What a moment for him to step up.
Takes a deep breath. And here he goes. And up it goes. And it's away. Kickers away to the right. And we are headed for extra time in the championship final. Right, so there's no golden points here. They play the full 20 minutes, 10 each way. And see what happens at the end of that.
Right, you're captain, aren't you? You're captain, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Time on.
Extra time in the championship final. And Mike Delaney gets us going. They have to play out the full 20 minutes as Shields takes it outside the 22. Now Karifi for Wellington. Hawati Parapara for Garden Bishop. Verney for Renata. Tui Tama. Replacement on the left wing side. Garden Bishop again. Mangos. Bay of Plenty defence has been really good, particularly in the second half. Now here's Hurson. Hurson puts the foot down, gives it off to Savia, and he retains his footing extremely well. Garden Bishop again. As Wellington endeavoured to move it into Bay of Plenty territory. Garden Bishop for Lousi. Now back it goes for Sakurai. Garden Bishop again, charging onto it is Taufali. Wellington making a strong start to this extra time period. As Shields, Hawati Parapara, Sakurai, replacement prop forward. Now head down from Api Kotoa. Garden Bishop looking to push his way through, still going. Now he gets the pass away for Paongo. Hawati Parapara works it off. Wellington have run this from inside their own 22. Paonga almost got it away to Lousi. Now Shields desperately holding on. Bay of Plenty. Now Paonga works it off. Good defence, Bay of Plenty. Having to make a lot of tackles here. Garden Bishop slips the pass for Verney. Goes forward.
Forward transfer. Hey, look, I'm right here.
Boy, that was some move, though.
Well, it took them 12-odd, 13-odd phases from end to end. Started way down in their own half, in their own 22. And the last pass there made some nice work, some nice offloads. Bishop made the initial first one. And a lovely little offload there, but now they're in the right part of the field, aren't they? It's got pressure on this Bay of Plenty side.
Yeah, pressure on scrum time as James layers down, getting some attention. Of course, it's just an extension of the match substitutions. They still apply under injury or blood or head injury. So these boys on the park now will have to hard road ahead of them.
You can't kick the
10 minutes each way. They've put everything into this final, these two teams. It's been physical.
Hard on the hits and now hold again, okay? Right. Time on. We're back here, boys.
This is the ultimate test
of
fitness.
Already made.
And a lot of big numbers out there now.
Time back on.
Well, look at that. Bay of Plenty made twice as many tackles in the game.
Let's go. Set.
So when it goes from Toma, scrum under a bit of pressure, but they get it away, and TSE was able to run it a fair way before he manages to kick it, and he's made a good clearance. Chase Tier.
Thanks, mate.
10-minute first half, 10-minute second half. Tonga throws. Mangos off the top. Garden Bishop for Karifi. Busting his way through a couple of tackles. Plenty of energy from the replacement. Now Garden Basham for Hurson. Again, a hard man to put down. Aoti Parapara for Karifi again. Aoti Parapara. Basham away for Mangos. Will Mangos. There it is again. Garden Basham goes wide. Now Hurson. Hurson holds it up and scores the try.
Well, they finally found some space down the left-hand side. With Jackson, Garden Basham throwing the big miss ball. The in behind again from Brad Shields. Finding his man, Hewson. He had a man on the outside. Decides to do it himself. Well, that's the start for Wellington. That's what they wanted.
They've just got the numbers on attack, Wellington. They're holding their width. It's a lovely miss ball. It's taking care of 3 or 4 players, and then Hewson just holding it up brilliantly. Much carpet tackle in the end, but their width is there, so they've got options. Wellington. And some of these substitutions who came on at the end of the proper time in the first 80 minutes are really making an impact now. The Duplessis Karifi, number 20.
Another big kick for Garden Basham, and sneaks it in, converts the try, and it's a 7-point lead.
Number 12, Terence Epitema for Bay of Plenty. He's been substituted. Number 22, Matthew Garland is on. And Tolu Whakamokio is now back on.
Boys, he got some bandages. Delaney goes a little shorter this time. Claimed by the try scorer. Where's Hurson? Aoti Parapara. Oh, got it away beautifully.
Good.
Some nice offloading going on here. And now Tui Tama. He's got plenty of pace, this boy. Made it to the 22.
Last feet.
Aoti Parapara. Garden Basham.
Yeah, okay.
Wipers kick across. Field! Worked beautifully. And Paolgo scores.
Well, that's a double blow for Bay of Plenty. But Wellington just threw caution to the wind, and they right down in their own end. The offloads, the passes, the speculators, but it all goes to hand. And that guy there, Tui Tama, he makes a massive telling run up the left-hand side, and Basham, Garden Basham, he sees the space. And like the good old Sean Fitzpatrick out on the right-hand wing. Set to Benny Paongo. Just waiting out there, and the ball bounces up just beautifully for him.
So 2 tries in the first 7 minutes of extra time. Well, he scored 45 this year, but not too many tonight. And off the post. Unconverted. 52-40. Unbelievable score.
Well, there is extra time, there's both.
Well, that's right, yeah. So Delaney again from halfway with a couple of minutes left in this opening stanza. Shields again. Aoti Parapara. Wellington have endeavoured to keep the ball in hand. That's a head-high tackle.
Yeah, just get
Well, that is cheap
leave it.
mileage
One.
for Wellington.
Yeah.
With James O'Reilly going high,
I'll take it.
and they get to clear. And a line out, probably near halfway.
It's a bit of a piggyback up the field, isn't it, for Wellington? There's a minute left in this half. Just wanting to close this one out. Tell you what, though, some of those guys in the 4 packs that are still on the field, Mangos and Brad Shields, Sam Lousi, still going strong.
So concussion check on 6, was it? Oh.
Mitch Carpick, just on-field concussion check. And a hard-working loose forward.
Are you sure?
He's just taking him off now, so looks like Tyler Ardron, number 8. No, Mitch is back in the lineup.
Yeah, he reckons he's okay. So Ponga throws, and Wellington's timing was all out there. So here's James Franklin charging off downfield for Bay of Plenty. They haven't had many chances in this first period of overtime, but they've got one here as Hepi Tama takes it down. Now the short pass. Off to Franklin again. Delaney holds it up for Ioane. Run down by Shields, who's tried to rip the ball away. Wellington charging over the top and win it.
No,
Now, Fa'amoikiao. Wellington with just about all of the ball.
Lost.
O'Reilly tried to turn it over, couldn't quite manage it. There goes the siren. And Garden Bishop says, that'll do us for now. We'll take a 1-minute break. That's all it is.
Bay of Plenty have made an injury substitution. James Lay, number 18, he is off. And Jeff Thwaites back on in the number 3 jersey.
Well, the game's going to start without him.
Yeah, we are. Righto. Time on. It's amazing how quick they get up.
Okay, right. We're set to go again. Last 10 minutes of the season for these two teams. And the kickoff is claimed by Parati. And Wellington looking to walk over the top. Hacked ahead by O'Reilly. Now it's there for Garden Bishop. Has a long-range drop kick. And wasn't too bad. So it'll be a dropout 22. A lot of people might think that they should go back to where he kicked it, but it was an attempted drop kick. So it is a 22 dropout. Even some of the Bay of Plenty players were waving at the referee.
And that's conserving energy too, isn't it, for his big boys up front who've done a lot of work. Understanding 9 minutes left in this game. They need to be down this end of the field, Wellington.
Mike Delaney trying to conjure up a way of getting the ball back. So he goes down the centre. And Wellington through Renata. Now Karifi, who is all energy as he goes to halfway and over halfway. Carried on by Lousi.
Advantage, no clear release. No clear release.
Penalty coming for Wellington here. Here goes Karifi again. Aoti Parapara. Now they work it away. Savia. Battling his way down. Aoti Parapara for Garden Bishop. Goes wide. Ball knocked down. And that might be regarded as a deliberate knockdown. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about that, haven't we? That happened in the first half. They got knocked down from Bay of Plenty. And then one time they caught it and scored a try. And this time I actually think as Webber.
Well, you take...
Yeah, absolutely, Ben. Take the points, don't you?
Take the points here, use the clock. Well, oh, no.
Yes, you'd think that'd be the sensible idea, but...
Oh, you'd wind the clock down, yeah.
There are players really feeling the pinch from both teams out there.
Yeah, that's Monty Ioane. He is coming off. He's past his screen.
Yeah, time's off. Sub.
Now Elijah Nicholas, number 23, has replaced Monty Ioane.
Yeah, time.
James Lay, number 18, is back on the park, and James.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Thwaites is back off.
How do they keep track of it down there?
They'll be calling on you next, Ben.
I suppose they're thinking of Brad Shields here. There's probably plenty still have to score twice to score. So being down this part of the field, sucking up their energy, they have to score from long range.
Just hold that.
If they can secure this line out.
Guys, just hold. Time's still off.
Tolu Mukio is now coming off. The cramps got the better of him.
Hardy, we've just got this player coming to the sideline. Have we got a man on for him?
So it could be Alex Fidel back on. Only 14 men on for Wellington right now.
He's still waiting. Bay of Plenty has still got a player coming off.
Right, thank you.
Well, now Aidan Ross, number 1.
Okay.
He's on for Jordan Lay.
Time back on.
Number 17 off. There we are. I think we got it all now.
Okay, so the line-out throw was won by Mangos.
Sack's good. Sack's good.
And the sack is okay, so Wellington have to use the ball. Savia! Julian Savia! Under the post he goes.
Well, Brad Shields knew something. We did it. They got the line out by Will Mangos. He's had a massive game, and then the bus. Well, he's gone down Courtney Place there, bumping off cars everywhere. He's been dangerous tonight with ball in hand, hasn't he, Julian? And that there, he went over 2 players, no problem at all.
Well, that's the best of Julian Savia. Just pure energy and pure power, busting that first tackle. Sheer determination and speed and power through the next one, scoring straight under the posts.
And over it goes.
Nisbo, what a statement from Julian.
Yes, absolutely. Well, first try of the game, but he has been threatening all night, hasn't he? And how many tackles did he go? 1 there, 1 more coming up, and then a few gathered round him, but it was too late. So 19-point margin and 6 to go. Bay of Plenty desperately need this ball back, and they are going to get it back. So now they've got to score quickly here. The ball's been knocked on, so he's playing advantage. Carpet goes through. So Bay of Plenty, desperate times now, just near the 22 as Toma works it away. Toma again gets it away. Delaney looking for something. In the end, not able to find any gaps. Toma works it off. And Blake makes a run. Now here's Tom Franklin. He's had a really busy game, Tom Franklin. Toma pops the pass. Wellington go head high. So advantage coming as the little kick is nudged through. The bounce sits up here. The advantage is over. Parati makes ground. 5 minutes remaining. And Bay of Plenty threatening once more. They won't give it away. Here comes Franklin from a long way back. And diving over, might have been lost.
Time off.
He's called time off here. Chase Tieti is happy enough. He's running back with the ball.
There, please.
He's on his own. The rest of the Bay of Plenty players are not quite so enthusiastic about it all.
You there, Hardy? Have you got him? Okay, Hardy, so my on-field decision is try. I just want to make sure there wasn't a knock-on by Blue in the lead up to that, please. Checking.
Well, he's back there by himself.
He's 50 metres from his teammates.
But that's come out the side, hasn't it? Or was that ripped by a Wellington player? Would you class that? I think that's been ripped.
Just 1 second.
Has he forced the ball as well?
Yeah, that's another thing, isn't it?
So it's been ripped out. whether that's a knock on, but the next one here, whether he's actually, is that ball lost? Well,
No.
Yeah, he's not, but I'll relay it.
Big call coming up here from Chris Hart. He's had a few to look at tonight.
Okay, so lost forward blue. So no try, knock on, scrum black. Yeah,
Well,
no
he's
try.
ruled the original rip of the ball.
No try.
It's been lost forward.
Knock on blue. Scrum black.
Well, he did his best, Chase Tia to convince everybody that he had scored.
Now I can hear you.
You see there, that Wellington player is almost like he's ripped the hands and not the ball. Maybe that's the only call that they've said, so it's come off the Plenty hand and not the Wellington hand.
So the clock has restarted, and by the time they get the ball into the scrum, there'll probably be only 3.5 minutes left.
Okay. Let's go, boys. Ball's here.
If you didn't know extra time was being played here and you looked at the score, you'd think, what's been happening? 59-40.
Crouch! Bind!
So
Set.
defensive scrum.
No ball!
Less than 4 minutes left. And Wellington bring it out through Savia. They just want to hang on to the ball now, it would seem.
Yeah.
Quite happy as hooker Paongo makes some ground. Now the clearing kick is made by Hawati Parapara. And it didn't go very far, but it's killed off a little extra seconds.
No.
And
Play the line out.
Tia trying to make a little play. Boy, he's certainly giving it a go.
Full line out now.
Chase Tia. So O'Reilly throws.
Good, backwards.
And he's overthrown, but it's fallen nicely for Aidan Ross. Now a run made by Parati, who's been really good since he came on. Got a try as well. Now Franklin slips the pass. Ross gets it across for Joe Webber, who's been outstanding on the left wing side tonight. Tipped on nicely. Here he is again. Parati. Now Delaney drops the pass off, but the Wellington defence pretty solid right in midfield. 2.5 minutes left. Now Bay of Plenty, here's Webber going again. Garden Basher. Tolma away for Franklin. Falls loose.
Advantage.
And knock on both ways, I suspect.
Play this first, by play.
And the first knock on was from Brad Shields, who doesn't look in great nick.
Well, Shields, he's just... He's the old rib tickler there. That's not good in the 98th minute of a game.
Boy, he's a warrior, isn't he?
A little bit of wind out of the lungs. Yeah, it's a big moment. Brad been involved in a few finals with Wellington, of course. And quite converted that, so this is a big moment. Big last minute and a bit.
Well, they haven't won any sort of final since 2000. And this one is simply to get back into the premiership. They've been in the championship now for 3 seasons. And it looks now as though they're going to march back into the premiership. Waikato, of course, demoted at the end of their season. So here's one last run at it as Tia brings it over the 22. Still going. What a good run. Got it off to Webber. And over the touchline they go. So they're running hard right to the end. Bay of Plenty. None more so than Chase Tia. The ex-Wellington boy from St Pat Silverstream. What is it, Ben, about all these Wellington blokes going up to Bay of Plenty?
Sunshine.
Paonga to throw.
Good contest.
Good contest for the ball. And it's a bit of old-fashioned rucking going on there.
Straight down, unplayable.
A few sprig marks. Probably rather rare these days.
It's taken 99 minutes to see that, and it's a good old-fashioned rucking.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, Wellington have got this one in the bag. They're aware of it. And what a great battle it's been right throughout this game. 40 all at the end of 80 minutes. So the countdown is on. It's reached 100. But there's still some play left in this fairly dramatic championship final here at the stadium tonight.
Crouch. Fine. Set.
Toma to feed this last scrum of the match, and he's going to have a dab down the blind side, and he gets it off the carpet. And Bay of Plenty finish with a flourish. It won't be enough for them, but they score a try after 100 minutes to bring it back to 59 to 45. And Mitch Carpick it is.
Well, the scrum is screwed, hasn't it? So you scoot down the left-hand side, and Mitch Carpick, well, he's had a busy old night. It's been tough. He's had a battle. He scored his try. He's got the crab. He's had a head assessment. He's had everything in this game. But this game has had everything.
Chase Tiatia is going to do the kicking in this one. So the final kick of the game, and he's drilled it, and he has pushed it away, and the game is over. The championship final has been won by Wellington, 59-45, and they head back to the Premiership division in 2018.
Well, Bay of Plenty, they've made this final, haven't they? You thought they were down and out, got themselves back to draw it full tide. But Wellington, since 2000, haven't won a final. They've finally got it, and man, it's taken 100-odd minutes. You see Julian Severe, crucial try in the extra time. Brad Shields, well, he's been there for a long time. He'll be a happy man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, one last thing to do. Martin Lockyer, if you'd like to grab the Mitre 10 Cup Championship Trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the championship, Premiership bound next season, Brad Shields and the Wellington Lions.